Hi, everybody. Today I want to show you how the vBase stamper and verification applications work. So on the left, I've pulled up the vBase stamper application. It's located at app.vbase.com or app.vbase.com/stamp. So the first thing I want to do is sign in. If you don't have an account yet, you can just go ahead and register for a free one with just your email address. So I click sign in. I input my email, my password, hit sign in. You can see I'm now signed in as Dan1 or Dan+1. Now, for the purpose of this demonstration, I've created a very special file with my predictions for 2024. So you heard it here first. In the coming year, Tesla's stock price will quadruple before the end of the year. And next president of the United States will be Arnold Schwarzenegger. So I've commemorated these predictions. I put them in this file. I save the file, and now I pull up the file in my file system here. So you can see predictions for 2024.doc. When I take and drag this file into the stamper interface, the stamper calculates a fingerprint or a content identifier, a 256-bit hash representation of the underlying file. And when I click make a vBase stamp, that fingerprint of this file gets submitted as call data inside of a blockchain transaction, in this case, a Polygon blockchain transaction. So it usually takes about 5 to 10 seconds, and you can see the stamp was created. It was made by the account Dan+1, which happens to be an unverified account, and it was made about 2 seconds ago at 8:35 and 57 seconds PM UTC. The fingerprint that was submitted was 0xEEAC7. And remember that number for a second, because if you click on this third-party receipt or this blockchain receipt, what that'll do is it'll show you a third-party tool with the underlying blockchain, Polygon blockchain transaction, where the fingerprint representation of your data or your file sits. So 37 seconds ago, there was a blockchain block. If I look in the log of this block, I can actually see that exact same number, the 0xEEAC7, which is the fingerprint or the unique representation of my file. So now for the rest of time, I'll be able to show anybody that, hey, if you look inside of this Polygon block, you can see that I had this exact file and these exact predictions at exactly this time. All of it is transparent, auditable, and fully tamper-proof. But you might be thinking it's not particularly convenient to point somebody to a hash inside of a block. And so we've built a verification interface, an application. So if you go to app.vbase.com and click on verify, the same process works in reverse. So imagine that you take this file and you send it to, a friend or a business associate or any third party, and now they have a copy of your file. And using that copy of your file, they can take it and drag it into the verification interface. The verification interface calculates the fingerprint of the file. This, you can see it's the same 0xEEAC7 number, and using that fingerprint finds that, yep, there has been a stamp made with this exact file by Dan1, and it happened 2 minutes and 6 seconds ago. And here's the exact same link to the blockchain receipt, to the blockchain transaction where that information sits. So using this approach, I can show anybody that I made these predictions by simply sharing the file with them and stamping them using the vBase stamper. Thank you very much.